So today kind of started off a little bit rocky, to say the very least. I mean, a lot of us, including myself, were expecting for us to get a trailer for DLC 2 that is expected to come out next week, and we didn't get that today, and we were kind of like, what the heck's going on here? Are you seriously not going to market and stuff like that? And we may not be getting a trailer, that may be the case, but at the same time, there may be a reason why we didn't get a trailer today, and it may be because of what the subject of this video. I didn't burp there, by the way. That was a complete hallucination by your ears. But regardless, there might be a reason why we didn't get a trailer today, and it's because of the subject of this video, and that of course is the investor video, or the investor call for Activision, because they were calling up their investors saying, hey, invest in our company, because you know, we kind of been sucking. They have this annually, so this is nothing new. We always get this every single year. Regardless, they really needed to knock this out of the park, and I think they did as best they could. They said all the right things. They said exactly what we needed to hear, I would say, and hopefully that they'll just stick to their word now. That's all I could say, is that as long as they stick to their word, I think we are going to be sitting pretty for a while now. But regardless, we're going to jump into this, and of course, I'm not even going to pretend I got this from anywhere else besides Charlie Intel. Obviously, in fact, I'm just going to go to their website, show you exactly what I'm looking at right here. Just not even pretend anything else. We're just looking at exactly what they have, and we're going to go through all of these. So I guess we'll start off with the smaller thing. Oh, screw that. We're jumping to the big things right away. Screw that. So right here, let's get into the big announcement. Breaking. Activision officially confirms Infinity Ward is developing Call of Duty 2019. Big surprise. I mean, no, obviously we knew Infinity Ward was developing, but what they say right after that says game is rooted in oh my gosh, franchise history. What else is what else is rooted in franchises? It's it's Modern Warfare 4. It's pretty much confirmed. Modern Warfare 4 is coming, and it's going to be here later this year. This is the game we're getting later this year in November. I wonder when they're going to actually release it, come to think of it. And I just can't wait. I mean, honestly, I'm just so excited for this thing. And this is actually interesting. I don't even understand why I'm so excited for this. And honestly, it's just words from some CFOs that are trying to hype up everybody. It still hypes me up. Like, come on, this is just something that we really need. We need some hype with Call of Duty, because I mean, Call of Duty's really been lacking that for a while now, and we just need that all over again. And I just cannot wait for this. And just seeing this announcement, seeing that we're pretty much confirming that we're getting a Modern Warfare 4, I mean, I just can't wait till we get the official announcement and everything. We're probably, if I think back to, I wonder if they're going to do it to Black Ops 4's, I guess, schedule of how they revealed everything, because I think they revealed it a month early, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that was in May, so they normally announce it in March. I mean, June, not May. But so, I don't know, I'm kind of curious how they're going to do it. I kind of wish they do the Black Ops 4 thing, because I just need some hype with Call of Duty, because Black Ops 4, they haven't had hype since I guess the reveal, honestly. I can't think of another time we've had like real hype for it, and I guess the launch. But you know, they really have been lacking in trailers even before the launch. Come to think of it, they have like really good trailers for that. But of course, we're not talking about Black Ops 4. We're talking about MW4. We're probably going to get it, and it's going to be crazy. But of course, that's not the only big big news for this. Is that we also got some information up here, and what did they say? Breaking, Call of Duty 2019 will have campaign, a large multiplayer mode, and a new co-op experience. There we go. One thing I find interesting in this, this guy commenting exactly what I'm thinking. So I wonder, actually, are we not going to get a new BR inside, I guess, inside Call of Duty? Are we not getting a yearly BR? I'm really I'm extremely interested. I mean, how is this going to work out? I'm really interested to see exactly how this whole situation is going to break down. Is just Blackout going to be Call of Duty's thing? I guess Battle Royale? If that's the case, they should make it free to play from the start. If this is going to be their consistent Battle Royale game, it makes no sense to do it any other way. It just doesn't make sense. So I don't understand what they're really thinking here. Well, regardless, every single time I think about Black Ops 4, I think about problems. Come on, let's just focus on 2019. Every single time I think of 2019, I get hyped for it. I mean, a large multiplayer mode. I mean, we so need this. I mean, Black Ops 4 was a joke at launch, and still a joke. I mean, There's so many problems with the multiplayer mode, because I thought, oh, I'm just not playing multiplayer mode because I'm busy with zombies and Blackout, which is true to an extent, but at the same time there are just so many problems with multiplayer inside Black Ops 4. So we really need something that has a lot of content at launch. I want 16 guns, I want the 20 launch maps. Okay, maybe that's a bit much, but you know, I want a lot of content at launch because we just lacked that in Black Ops 4 and we were promised otherwise. So I'm really hoping we just get a nice multiplayer launch. So that's just all we need. And I do find this interesting because we are getting campaign returning. I mean, come on, campaign is back, obviously. I'm just glad that's the thing, because when last year when people were saying, like, even I was saying this, I was saying I don't really care for campaign, but really it felt like it took it away from the game. I mean, the game didn't feel as complete just because of the lack of the campaign. There were a lot of things that made the game feel incomplete, but lack of campaign really did that for me also. I was thinking, I mean, we don't got a campaign here, and there just wasn't that nice story mode that we had, or I guess the traditional story mode, because I guess technically zombies could be a story mode, but you know, it's not campaign. So I'm really happy to see campaign return. I expected it to return, but I'm just so happy to see it. I just missed it in this last Black Ops 4. But of course, the last thing they say is a new co-op experience. So again, no BR, but a new co-op experience. Now, this is what's interesting. I want to hear what you guys think about what this new co-op experience is going to be, because a part of me wants more, like what we had IW Zombies. I would love to see that, but at the same time, I would like to see a new mode, honestly, because I feel like letting the developers have their own different co-op modes, it would be better for the game, honestly. I actually think it would, because it's like this whole zombies over saturation thing. At first I kind of just brush it off like whatever. I mean, we get multiplayer every year. No one's saying that there's multiplayer saturation, even though there are people who say that. But regardless, I just honestly feel like they should do something different. They should. And I wouldn't complain if we got zombies again. I love their zombies mode, but I kind of want to see a different mode, because I am getting to that point where I just want, it's not because I'm getting tired of zombies, but I just feel like Treyarch kind of loses, like Treyarch is, they're kind of, it's not that special, their zombies mode. It's not that, I get there's a saying here that you say that it's normally used in business, like I forget the saying, but regardless, it's just like I kind of do hope it. But either way, I'm going to be happy because I just trust Lee Ross. Hey, look, there's his face right there. He's in the okay. But regardless, I just can't wait to see what Lee Ross has. Honestly, I just want to see something from Lee Ross again. I don't care. I don't think he can screw up anything, honestly. I'm sorry, Jason Blundell. Lee Ross took your spot in my book. I'm sorry. He had an amazing, his most recent game was amazing, in my opinion, and I don't know. If it wasn't for the Modern Warfare announcement and Modern Warfare 4, or tease, whatever you want to call it, this would probably be the biggest news. These two things right here, because Activision on Call of Duty says, we are working to bring more content more often with new development resources. So this alone is amazing. So as long as this is true, and not just saying this because this is what everybody's asking them, I really hope this is true. I hope this starts during Black Ops 4 and not during Modern Warfare 4, because we need this sooner or rather than later. And I mean, I just hope it happens soon, and I do think it is. I'll explain why in a little bit when we get to the second part, but just they're pretty much saying that they're going to bring more development resource. I mean, it's obvious with the sound they explained to you guys, so I'm not going to make you, you guys aren't 5-year-olds, you could understand what they're saying. But regardless, the other one, and this is why I think it's going to start this year, because it says company plans to better integrate studios into delivering more content, or more consistent consistent releases. So it's pretty much the same thing, more content more often, but how they're going about doing this especially is kind of confusing. When they're laying off people, you think, how are they going to do more content? How are they giving development studios more resources? And how they're doing it is pretty much kind of what Raven's been doing. So Raven has gone and helped the bigger studios to release their content, but now they're going to probably do that with all their studios. All their studios are going to be working together to get more content out more often. That's just great. I've always wanted the Call of Duty studios to work together. I think that was just better for them as a whole. They should help them on their games when they're releasing them, like when they are just developing them, when they're working on them, help them release stuff, because a lot of the times Call of Duty studios, as big as they are, they always fall behind schedule, and they always end up releasing us broken games or glitched out things, and they just need help sometimes. I don't understand why, but at the same time I kind of do, because Activision and stuff. But regardless, it's just that I do think this is a good thing, and the only negative I could take from this is that, like, for example, if Modern Warfare 4 is getting developed, but Black Ops 4 really needs some help to get their next DLC out, then Treyarch goes and begs Activision to let Infinity Ward help them out, and that Infinity Ward does do that. Does that hurt the development of Modern Warfare 4? I don't know, but regardless, that's the only negative. But for the most part, I think it's going to be a really, really good thing for Call of Duty, and I just can't wait to see that, just the studios working together. So a couple other things they said, and this one right here is Activision's president said that the next season of content on February 19th, which is DLC 2 we're expecting, is the biggest content release for Black Ops 4. Now, my thoughts are reflected exactly here with Kyler right here, Kyler Hooper. That's not hard to beat. That's exactly what my thoughts are. I mean, I don't like to bash on Black Ops 4. I'm done with that. But let's be honest. Come on. I mean, I'm going to be a little cautious with Black Ops 4 until I'm proven otherwise. That's just how I'm going to treat Black Ops 4 from now on. Until I'm proven otherwise, I'm going to treat it like how it's been treating us. That's just how I'm going to be treating Black Ops 4 from now on. But regardless, that's all I really have to say. Tell me what you guys think about this. Are you hyped for Modern Warfare 4? Are you hyped to see all this return? What do you think Battle Royale situation? You think Blackout is going to be the Call of Duty Battle Royale and they're just going to go back to their own old model? I'd love to see that, honestly. But regardless, I just want to hear what you guys think about all this news here. Everything, no matter from Modern Warfare to whatever. I mean, I don't know. This just puts a smile on my face, and honestly, just from this is all they need. And this is the thing, this is all they need to get us hyped. Just tweet out a couple things. It's going to have a large multiplayer, a new co-op experience, campaign's going to just give us information like this. It's that easy to hype us up, and Treyarch just doesn't understand that. I mean, I don't get, they just need a couple people to do these things, and then they just don't. So I don't know, it just Treyarch, I don't know what's going on with them. So they just need to understand how easy it is to hype people up. But regardless, again, I'm going to be quiet already because all this stuff seems to it seems like we went over everything. But again, love to hear what you guys think about it. But if you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and do all the normal YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, bell, share, and especially bell. But I'm going to go, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream video or whatever maybe. But laters, guys.